You worked hard, prepared, took exams, wrote amazing essays, and then the response arrives: rejection. I know, the feeling is horrible, and it may seem like all your effort was in vain, but don't get discouraged. In today's video, we'll talk about what to do when you receive a rejection letter from a university. Yes, it's possible to handle this in a positive way, learn from the experience, and even turn this rejection into an opportunity to grow and improve your application. If you're feeling unmotivated or lost, keep watching, because I'll show you the next steps and how you can move forward to secure your spot at your dream university. Receiving a rejection letter from a university can be one of the most difficult experiences in a student's life, but it is important to remember that this is not the end of the journey. Instead of letting rejection shake your confidence, the first step is to allow yourself to feel disappointed, but not to dwell on it for too long. We all have moments of frustration, and it's completely normal to go through that. However, what will truly define your future success is how you react to this situation. The key is not to let this setback be the factor that determines your self-worth or your ability to achieve your goals. After this time of reflection, the next step is to look at what you can learn from the experience. Ask yourself what could have been done differently and how you can use this opportunity to grow. This involves a detailed review of your application. Review all aspects of your selection process, your grades, the content of your personal essay, your letters of recommendation, and even your extracurricular activities. Is there any aspect that you could strengthen, or any part of your application that may not have reflected your true potential? This moment of self-evaluation is crucial to understand where you can improve and how you can better prepare for the next attempt. Also, consider seeking feedback from trusted sources, such as educational advisors, teachers, or even someone who has gone through the admissions process. Getting an external perspective can provide valuable insights into what was missing from your application or areas that you could have addressed more effectively. Some universities may even provide feedback on your rejection, so don't hesitate to ask if there are any specific areas you can improve. This type of feedback can be extremely useful to adjust your approach in future applications and increase your chances of being accepted. An important strategy is to invest in strengthening your application over time. Rejection can be an opportunity to reflect on your goals and what you really want to achieve. If you realize there are gaps in your academic background or extracurricular activities, use this time to enrich your experience. Work on projects that show your commitment to learning and personal development. Whether through volunteering, internships, or even extracurricular courses, the more you can add to your academic and professional journey, the more attractive your future application will be. It is important to remember that rejection from one university does not mean that there are no more opportunities. There are many institutions around the world that offer excellent programs and may be the perfect place for you. Additionally, if your dream university is still your goal, you may want to consider other options such as a preparatory course, taking a gap year to gain more experience, or even attending a smaller college before trying again. The important thing is to understand that rejection is just part of the process and does not define your ability or future. The path to success is often built from the lessons we learn from the challenges we face. Receiving a rejection letter from your dream university is undoubtedly a challenging experience, especially if that university was your first choice. However, it's important to understand that this is not the end of your academic journey. There are several alternatives you can explore to move forward and even turn this rejection into an opportunity for personal and academic growth. Instead of focusing on the disappointment, think about the options you still have and how you can redirect your path to achieve your goals. One immediate alternative is to consider applying to other universities. Often, students are not accepted to their first choice, but end up finding another equally excellent institution that aligns well with their academic interests and career goals. There is a wide variety of renowned universities around the world, and now may be the time to explore those options. Research other institutions that offer the courses and programs you want. And remember that the university itself is not the only variable that determines a student's success. The quality of your learning depends on your dedication, interest, and how you seize the opportunities that come your way. If you still desire to study at the university that rejected your application, consider exploring transfer programs. Many universities accept transfer students from other institutions, and this can be an excellent way to achieve your goal of entering your dream university. While transfer admissions can be competitive, they are usually more flexible than direct freshman admissions. If you choose this route, make sure to maintain a good academic performance at your current institution and look for ways to get involved in extracurricular activities and internships that demonstrate your commitment to personal and professional development. Another viable alternative is to take a gap year. Although the idea of delaying your education may seem counterintuitive, a gap year can be incredibly valuable for your personal and academic growth. During this time, you can travel, work, intern, or even engage in volunteer projects that will enhance your experience and skills. This period can not only enrich your resume, but also give you a new perspective on your academic goal. When you return, you'll be able to apply with a clearer vision of your interests, renewed motivation, and an enriching experience that can impress admission committees. Do you want to transform your academic future and achieve incredible results? With these 2 exclusive ebooks that I left in the video description, you'll master the application process for American colleges and increase your chances of approval, and also improve your study performance with practical and effective strategies. It's your turn to take the next step towards success. Don't waste time, click on the link now and start building the future you deserve. In addition, many universities offer the possibility of reapplying the following year, and this time can be crucial to improving your application. Use this year to identify areas that you can strengthen in your application, such as your GPA, extracurricular activities, or even improve your exam scores, such as the SAT or TOEFL. Take advantage of this time to refine your personal essay, making your narrative more compelling and aligned with the values of the university you wish to attend. If you're not accepted immediately, persistence is a quality highly valued by universities, and a well-prepared reapplication can make all the difference. When deciding to reapply, it's also a good idea to seek guidance from mentors or professors who can help you strengthen your application. They can offer an external, objective perspective on what could be improved and how you can stand out in a new selection process. Furthermore, some universities allow you to provide updates to your application, such as achievements and new experiences gained after the rejection, which can add significant value to your application. The academic journey is not a straight line. Although you may have a clear idea of where you'd like to be, the challenges you face along the way are opportunities for learning and growth. Many successful people didn't follow a traditional or direct path to achieve their goals. Instead of seeing rejection as failure, view it as a step in preparation for the next level. Sometimes we need time to mature and gain more experience before we are truly ready to take the next step. Therefore, no matter which path you choose, the most important thing is to stay determined and keep a clear vision of where you want to go. Rejection does not define your value or potential. Many success stories began with obstacles and failures, but those who persevered were able to turn those tough moments into victories. The key is to learn from the experience, make the most of what you have, and continue your pursuit of the education you desire. Even if your dream university rejected your application now, the road ahead is filled with possibilities, and with effort and dedication, you can achieve that goal soon. It's just one part of the journey toward your academic dream. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow and improve, and with the right strategies, you can turn this experience into a springboard for success. Applying to other universities, considering transfer programs, or even taking a gap year to gain more experience are just a few of the alternatives you have to keep moving forward. The most important thing is to never lose faith in yourself and stay focused on what truly matters, your education and your future. Don't give up, because the next chapter of your academic story could be closer than you think. If you want to learn more about applying to American universities or explore valuable tips to improve your studies and stay focused while preparing for college, just click on the cards I've added at the end of the video. Take advantage and start transforming your future today.